Hello, everyone. My name is Jay, and my presentation will be focusing on workplace mistreatment, more specifically towards colored women. It's 2020, and as we reflect on history, we believe that life has changed a lot. We can now share water fountains regardless of race, women can vote, and abortion is legal in the States. But something that has not seen enough change is the mistreatment women, specifically those who do not identify as Caucasian, face in the workplace. This poses my next question of how is inequality still prominent in the modern workforce between men and women, specifically women of color? Let's start with the wage gap. Women are still paid 79 cents to the dollar. This disparity has created an average lifetime earnings gap of $946,120 over the span of a 40-year career between a woman of color and a white man. That statistic may even be higher, considering that women of color are strategically placed in positions that do not yield high income, such as the caregiving and food industry. Although there is a high number of women graduates, women also hold two-thirds of outstanding student debt. Women, especially women of color, are statistically passed up for both raises and promotions. Women have to be subjected to prescriptive stereotypes regarding their abilities and qualifications, more commonly in male-dominated industries. For this reason, women are not given access to the same positions and pay and are instead encouraged to apply for positions that are better suited for women according to unjust biases. Minority women experience the highest rates of sexual harassment within the workforce, most times at the hands of men in power. Oftentimes, women working in industries such as caretaking and cleaning services can be undocumented, which prevents them from reporting the abuse in fear of retaliation. This only enables the abuser to continue and manipulate the power that they have. By creating a path where income inequality does not exist, we are making room for more generational wealth, more individuals going on to seek higher education, and decreased crime rates. When communities of color can finally earn enough to have a disposable income, there will be more resources to send their children to college in order to keep them from engaging in illegal activities that they may have grown up their whole life seeing. This influx of graduates also means for more qualified candidates entering the workforce in fields such as engineering, medicine, and science. Women being restricted from equal opportunities does not promote diversity in the workplace. If half of the workplace is not being given a seat at the table to share their ideas, organizations are doing a disservice to themselves and the brilliant minds that women have. Diversity is a key contributor to innovation and growth. Too often, companies have been run by a strictly white male leadership. This needs to change to pave the way for a more diverse workforce where many voices can be heard. With the prominence of the Me Too and Time's Up movement, we have witnessed large corporations take hits by the public, consumers, media, and the justice system for allowing sexual harassment to become an unfortunate norm in the workplace. This has created an unethical environment of fear and a surplus of legal expenses for lawsuits and immeasurable brand reputational damage as the public sees both the gross actions committed by the employees of the company and the serious negligence by management and HR when concerns were actually reported. By implementing a system which encourages the victim to speak up rather than keep quiet, companies will spend much less time and resources doing damage repair when a situation does come up. They will also be creating a safer environment that will attract more applicants to come work for them in the long run. There is not enough legislative action to close the gender pay gap. As a society, people need to educate themselves on their preconceived notion that women cannot complete the same quality of work that their male counterpart can. This is a bias in terms of the work that a woman, especially the woman of color, can do. This leads to less opportunities because it is assumed that women are not qualified. Women are not given access to the same positions and pay and are instead encouraged to pursue better suited positions. Not enough employers have a strong HR system which takes necessary actions to keep complaints private until being investigated, and then follow through with legal actions such as firing the abuser or reporting it to authorities. Undocumented women do not even have the courage or means to report offenses without the fear of being deported. The first solution is to bridge the pay gap between men and women. Women need equal pay for equal work. There also needs to be more transparency in deciding compensation amounts. The second solution is to create more inclusive workplaces by truly encouraging diversity at every level of the corporate ladder. There should be affirmative action to require minority women representation in management positions. Lastly, there needs to be a safe and secure method to report workplace concerns regardless of legal status. There should be a safe platform where people can speak up without facing fear of retaliation. By implementing a system which encourages the victim to speak up rather than stay quiet, companies will spend much less time and resources doing damage repair whenever situations do arise. And here is my works cited. Thank you.